It's time for local stories from across the East. Local food. Local fashion. Local businesses. This is your home for local. This is the East's Daily Download on Eastern North Carolina CW.
Nope. Oh, hello. Welcome to the East Daily Download. My name is Mark. I'll be your tour guide on this adventure across the East. Today, we are in Studio E at Eastern North Carolina CW, the headquarters, the mothership of the East Daily Download. I'm a little distracted, so you have to forgive me. I seem to have misplaced my wallet. I remember I've got a place at home like most people, keep in that spot, but for some reason, something isn't computing, so I must have moved it because I don't remember having it. Okay, so I'm distracted, so you know what, I'm not gonna burden you with that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go check my car again, I'm gonna check my office, I'm gonna check my bag, my jacket, all those good places. So why don't you check this story out, and I'll see you back here in a little bit, okay? I'm gonna go.
Now downloading People and Places.
There's plenty to see and do in Washington County, especially if you're a nature lover. In fact, the world's highest black bear density is in this part of the state.
We say that Plymouth is base camp for your wildlife excursions. So from here, you can fan out and do a day or a half a day in any number of places. And we feel like we've got the best bear viewing in the state as far as public access.
That makes Plymouth the perfect home for the North Carolina Black Bear Festival, held annually in the first weekend in June. And because of the festival's success, the town now features the creatures year-round.
Bearology is our black bear museum that's kind of an outgrowth from the Bear Festival, because the Bear Festival is educating the public and celebrating our black bears one weekend out of the year. But we wanted something in Plymouth to tell the story the rest of the year. So that's why I created this Black Bear Museum.
And on your way to or from Bearology, it's hard not to spot the Roanoke River Lighthouse. There was a time when river lights were important to sailors.
The first one of this one caught fire after being out there about 7 months, and the second one,
it survived, like Linda said, to about 1885, and then it was lost to an ice flow, and the last one came in and was built, served until about 1950.
The current-day Roanoke River Lighthouse is actually a replica of one that was farther downriver back in the 1800s. What once served as a navigation tool is now a beacon for a small town redefining itself as a destination.
There's a different side of Plymouth that you don't see when you're traveling down 64 to the Outer Banks. And that is just a few blocks away is the Roanoke River waterfront, where it's actually the Roanoke River Delta, and there's over 50 miles of shoreline within 5 miles of Plymouth. We've got it right here in our backyard.
So whose show is this anyway?
Y'all feeling all the feels?
We beat the bullies.
Can I be a part of your family? Yes! Do you like chocolate?
Yeah, I mean, like takes care of your soul.
And your butt if you want to grow?
Stop shoveling snow and watch Kelly Clarkson.
Watch your local WNCT 9 in your side news on our live stream on WNCT.com. Now downloading Meltivational Monday.
This is a show that you're not only going to learn things that you can put to use in your life immediately to change for the better, you're going to have a heck of a lot of fun hanging out with me. What I want you to know about me is that I really care about you. As I've met tens of thousands of people face to face, I've noticed that we all struggle with the same things. I'll do absolutely anything to get somebody to push through their fear.
Mel Robbins has changed my life in so many ways.
That's the thing that is exciting about me. I want to empower people to change the way that they see their future and what's possible for them. This is a show about you seeing what you want for yourself and for your life, and you getting the tools in an entertaining way that you need to make the little changes that add up to massive change.
Okay, hey, we're back here on the East Daily Download. So, I don't know if it's good news or bad news. I mean, it's not good for me because the wallet was not in my desk. It was no, just a quick update. I'm looking for my wallet. I can't find it, in case you weren't here in the first segment of the show. Can't find it in my office, car. I looked under the seats, normal places that you would look. It's not in my coat. Yeah, I'm gonna need that to get home. Okay, oh hey, look, we have two monitors up here, isn't that cool? We have some new additions to the set. And on this monitor, you can see ways you can reach us. Download at WNCT.com, so Angie Casada has Q&A with AQ. Send her questions, she'd love to hear from you. Let's see what else we've got. Facebook and Instagram, East Daily Download, and hashtag East Daily Download, so follow us, like us, be friends with us online. We post a lot of cool stuff there, a lot of videos, a lot of interviews, a lot of pictures, great stuff. So we'd love for you to join us on this journey across social media. And speaking of journeys, I need a journey to find my, what is it? I was about to say my phone, but no, my phone is right here, which I'm actually going to use to call my wife to see if she might know where my wallet is, because I think she's working from home today. So you hang tight, check this next story out, and I'll be back in just, I don't know, a few minutes, okay?
Twice a year at the spa at Merle Norman, we have a fun-filled, value-packed day called Girls' Day at the Spa. Our next Girls' Day at the Spa is scheduled for March the 21st. A ton of fun, a huge, wonderful value. It is a ticketed day, and your ticket price of only $220 includes a full day of services. We're going to feed you. We're going to keep mimosas flowing all day. You're going to leave with a gift from Merle Norman, wonderfully relaxing memories, and also a makeup application to send you out for the evening or to go home and simply relax. Some of the services are embedded in the ticket price. Other services you're going to pick and choose your own, so you're going to create your own day, whatever you would choose to do from our list of services. One of the things that is on the menu for the day is a European facial, and by the way, the spa at Merle Norman once again has been voted the best facial in Greenville, so perhaps you'll want to enjoy that. A ton of fun. Everyone's going to get to enjoy the hydrating body treatment in the grotto, so bring your swimwear or your poolside attire and come join us for a fun-filled day. We have arrival times at 8:30 in the morning, noonish, and then again mid-afternoon arrivals. So we hope you will come alone or you will bring all of your gal pals, buy a ticket, and come join us for Girls' Day at the Spa. The Spa at Merle Norman, Greenville.
On the way back, my flight got delayed to where I missed my connecting flight, and there wasn't another flight until the next morning, so probably if they added another airline, there'd be more available flights to and from Greenville.
And that's the goal for Pitt Greenville Airport administrators. The U.S. Department of Transportation is giving them a $750,000 grant to bring a second airline to PGV.
Passengers that want to fly out of Pitt Greenville would have an option, which would be many more connections. It would go in a different direction, and it would just provide more choices for the people that want to fly in and out of Pitt Greenville.
PGV Executive Director Bill Hopper says they want flying local to get easier.
2 out of every 5 people in our catchment area that where Greenville is the closest airport are flying out of Pitt Greenville. We want to catch those other 3 a day. And so, so we're working hard to make that happen.
PGV managers are in talks with one airline for new daily flights to an East Coast hub city. Connections to the rest of the U.S. and the world would bring more business to Greenville.
When businesses, look to locate into a community, this is often one of the first check marks, that they look at is the air service, type air service they have at the airport. So we're very excited.
It's ingrained in me.
Of course I know what the themes are.
Entertainment tonight, that's what people want.
It's hard to think of entertainment tonight without...
Oh, I know it!
I mean, come on, since I was a little kid.
This is Entertainment Tonight. This is the Bible of show business.
After your favorite CBS shows, watch your local 9 on Your Side news at 11 to wrap up your day and to prepare for tomorrow with your local news, weather, education, city development, and more from across the East. Every day, WNCT 9 is on your side.
Yep, okay, excellent, that's just, okay, great. So can you do me a favor and can you drop them by here? Yeah, I'm in the middle of the show right now, but that's fine. Listen, I can take a pause from the show to get the wallet, that's great. Thank you, I'll see you in a little bit, bye-bye. Great news, everybody. I left the wallet at home, so it's not lost, it's just not here with me, which is fine. Okay, whew, let me have a minute here. Okay, I feel much better. Feel looser and lighter and happier. Okay, so let's see, what else can we get to today? I mentioned social media earlier. Oh, one other thing, the mobile app. So I just had my phone out talking on it. You can also use it to get the WNCT mobile app, download it, and you can watch the East Daily Download on the go wherever you are, anywhere. So if you forget your wallet and you have some time on your hands, you can watch it. I don't know where you'd be, but you can watch it. Okay. So with all that said and done, what we're going to do is we're going to head to the next story, and you'll rejoin me in a little bit, and we will, wrap things up. So check this story out, and we'll see you soon.
Elizabeth Moss is Cecilia, a woman who finally escapes an abusive relationship when her boyfriend dies, but an even worse fate awaits her in The Invisible Man.
Are you okay?
Someone's sitting in that chair.
After his apparent death, Cecilia believes her abusive ex is somehow invisible and stalking her, but no one believes her.
You're saying the person trying to kill you, but we can't see him?
He's listening.
Oliver Jackson Cohen is Adrian, the invisible man set on ruining his ex's life.
We wanted, with Adrian, when the audience finally get to spend time with him, that he be incredibly confusing to an audience. I think it's very indicative of what people like this are like. They know how to manipulate the other person and to be charming. There is not a single part of him that can be trusted.
He was a sociopath, completely in control of everything. He said that wherever I went, he would find me, walk right up to me, and I wouldn't be able to see him.
Elizabeth Moss takes on the invisible man in a fight scene that took quite a bit of planning.
We rehearsed it for weeks. It's done on a motion control camera, so it's highly technical. So there's the first part when I'm in the harness, and it's all seamless transitions. It was also all meticulously choreographed. The main objective was to make it scary, but also no one get hurt.
Show yourself! Come on, do it!
There you are.
For Entertainment Tonight, I'm Nichelle Turner.
Visit WNCT.com for details not in the newscast.
Since eastern North Carolina does experience such a wide variety of temperatures, from an agricultural standpoint especially, we really have to monitor overnight low temperatures as we go into March and April. 46 in Roanoke Rapids, a little warmer over here in Hatteras, because even though we think of the weather warming up on average, there are still times when we can drop down close to, if not below, the freezing mark in March and even in April too. So we always monitor for any freeze warnings that might be issued and always make sure we push that information out when viewers need to know it.
Now downloading Medical Minute.
They're filled with calories and lack nutrients, yet sugar-sweetened beverages like sodas, sports drinks, and fruit-flavored drinks are the largest source of added sugars in the American diet. Now, new research in the Journal of the American Heart Association finds drinking more than 12 ounces of sugary drinks a day is linked to lower levels of so-called good cholesterol, or HDL cholesterol, and higher levels of triglycerides in middle-aged and older adults.
This is important because both of those findings have been associated with an increased risk of cardiovascular disease.
Previous studies have shown the negative health effects of added sugars. Dr. Luke Laffin is a preventive cardiologist at the Cleveland Clinic and says most of that data was related to weight gain.
This study shows that there's a more clear link or association between changes in cholesterol patterns. So lends to the theory that it's not just the weight gain that contributes, it actually changes physiology with respect to blood cholesterol.
The American Heart Association recommends eliminating sugary drinks for better heart health and lower risk of heart attacks and stroke. And no surprise, water is preferred and healthiest.
Really getting rid of those sugary drinks at all, it's starting with our kids. It's going to be helpful setting those examples because the effect can be cumulative over one's lifetime as well.
Low-calorie sweetened drinks did not negatively impact blood lipids in the study, but researchers say that doesn't mean those drinks don't have other health consequences. Nancy Chen, CBS News, New York.
East Daily Download is all about local businesses. If you're interested in having your local business showcased, contact Joel Bullard at 252-355-8520 or jbullard@WNCT.com.
Women for generations have heard things like, that's a man's job. And it's true that the first responder field does have a lot of men, and a new study finds just how true that is.
The National Fire Protection Association recently did a study. It showed female first responder numbers are significantly smaller than their male coworkers.
You just have to treat yourself as a human body doing the work and not male versus female.
Lauren Brittenham noticed the field's gender gap at a young age.
I grew up in the fire service, so as a teenager I was a firefighter and EMT, and there were not many females to look up to.
She didn't let that stop her, and now she's a Greenville Fire Rescue trainee.
In my opinion, I'm doing as well, and if not better, than some of my male counterparts.
The study found females make up 10% of firefighters, 13% of police officers or detectives, and 21% of paramedics and emergency medical technicians.
I've been an EMT for 3 months now.
Miranda Manuel says having women as first responders is important in certain situations.
I've had patients where I've been able to get things out of them to where a male can't do that for them. So yes, I feel like we are more maternal.
Locally, Pitt County agencies are making efforts to recruit more women. A video called The Women of Greenville's Police Department was released to attract more women to law enforcement. Greenville Fire Rescue is always looking for female candidates.
If you're a female that's interested in becoming a first responder, head to WNCT.com where you can learn more about local opportunities. In Greenville, Madeline Ashley, 9 on your side.
9 on Your Side Morning Edition is here with all the news impacting you from across the East and around the world. Whether you start your morning at 4:30 or 6:30, start it off right with 9 on Your Side Morning Edition. Watch on air, online, or on our mobile app weekdays from 4:30 to 7.
Now downloading Southern Stars.
Hey Ashley, we're in Greenville. Tell us about our Southern Star today.
We're very honored to be able to present our Southern Star to Pastor Gaudette. She's very involved with the community here. She has opened up her home to 18 additional members during this recent hurricane. Just gives vehicles to youth that don't have transportation to get to where they need to go. So we're very excited to go meet her and present the Southern Star to her.
I'm excited about meeting her as well. Let's go on in. We are here today, Dr. Gaudette, to honor you as a Southern Star.
When I needed a place to stay, she did not hesitate. She opened the doors. When we had a hurricane and 18 of her family members moved in with her for a couple of months.
She's so inspiring. You know, she just won't let you sit still. You know, she keeps motivating and motivating you.
After I leave here today, we are going to the Joy Soup Kitchen. We feed many people. We have financial classes here at York Memorial at least once a month. We help people with credit repair, credit restoration. We help start small businesses. And I also write grants to help people obtain multiple streams of income and resources.
On behalf of Southern Bank, we just want to say thank you for everything you've done for our community and just the way you serve. And as a testimony of everyone's already talked about for me, we appreciate it.
Amen. Thank you.
Here's a gift card for you as well.
Thank you.
And if you know someone in your community making it a brighter place, make your nomination. Go to WNCT.com/stars.
Send us your pictures and your viral videos, and don't forget to ask a question for Angie Cazada's Q&A with AQ.
Well, that's going to do it for this episode of the East Daily Download. Thank you so much for... Hey there!
Hey Costanza, here's your big fat wallet.
Big fat wallet.
Look at this thing. It's huge. You got more cow here than here.
Ladies and gentlemen, those of you who don't know, this is my wife, Dawn. Some of you know her. This is what we call a rating stunt, because she knows everybody in the market, so we figured bring her on and bring new viewers in. We're going to tease the whole week of her being here. So thank you so much for bringing my wallet. I don't have any place to put it right now, so I'll just forget it over here. So that's it for this show. So you just popped in and say hey, and thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Would you be interested in joining me on the next show? Be my co-host.
Sure, I'm already here. Might as well put me to work.
We'll see you tomorrow on the East Daily Download, everybody.
When we hit the road for the next edition of the East Daily Download, we take a look at a local group called Second Chance Alliance. We bring you a new Hollywood Minute. We meet up with our friends at the Greenville Chamber, and we have a special edition of Down East. We'll see you on the next edition of the East Daily Download on Eastern North Carolina, CW.